Welcome back to FST Fitness. A little bit more work on what we have been working on in the past and in squatting. Today we're going to look at external rotation. So what that means is, so when we're at the bottom of our squat, or whenever it is we're going up or down, if the knee comes in, that's internal rotation. What we want is obviously sort of like a nice little arch underneath the foot, and what that is going to do is just going to bring the knee back in line and get that external rotation. In other words, get the glutes firing and just make sure we've got enough range of motion through external rotation to facilitate that nice full depth squat we want. Okay, so because we're kind of looking for a stretch, it's not an exercise as such. We're not going to be we don't want to be balancing, we don't want to be working hard. It needs to be quite passive really. So if you actually look at my foot angle here, my foot and shin angle, okay, so we want to try and replicate this in terms of like hip, shin and foot angle, okay? So what we want to do really from this position, we don't have to be in this position, but one of the easiest ways to do that is get yourself in like a really deep lunge position, and you can kind of see I've got the back leg resting on the floor, I've got my hand on the opposite leg supporting myself over here, so I'm kind of in like a really stable position. Now if I turn myself in a bit of an angle, so you're going to have your toe pointing forward, create that nice little arch underneath your foot, get the elbow on the inside of the leg, and what you can do now is just push that knee out so you can get that, you see, from there, okay, move that leg back, so I'm replicating that angle, okay, so you can force yourself into this, and then really want to drop the hips as low as you possibly can, elbow in the inside of the knee, and then force that knee out, keeping your contact with the floor, create that sort of torque underneath the ground that we like to talk about, and also what we can do is manipulate the hips. So try and put myself at a bit of an angle so you can see. So you can manipulate the hips, create that torque, so push it, so I'm pushing my hips round this way, which is creating that torque underneath my foot, and pushing my knee outwards together with the elbow, and I'm feeling that sort of like really deep in the external rotators there. Also what we can do from this position, we can manipulate with the back foot, and we can move around and search for little areas of tightness and discomfort. So from there, again, creating that torque underneath you through the hips, okay, and through the foot. Finding them end ranges where it's difficult to manoeuvre. Once you've found one, again, sort of like use your body weight, hold it there for a good 30 to 40 seconds, okay, and that's pretty much it. It's a really good stretch, very specific, so you can sort of see straight away where the sort of like the hip, knee and ankle are. They're in an optimal position for that really deep squat, okay? So again, really nice stretch for you to do. Hold 30 to 40 seconds on one leg, swap legs, and then do it again and again and again, and just keep on doing it. This is something that ideally you want to do every day really, in order to sort of like to increase that range. But certainly before you do sort of like any squatting again, it's always going to be worthwhile. Again, make sure you do your foam rolling first before you do anything like this. Just sort of like loosen up the structures really, and that's pretty much it. So don't really have a name. I kind of when I get my guys to do it, I kind of use just say like a deep lunge stretch, and they kind of know what we're talking about, and they go ahead and do that. We've had some great results from using that stretch, combined with obviously the trigger point, foam rolling, and various other bits and bobs that we do. Okay, that's it. So don't forget, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. More videos coming soon, and that's pretty much it. Okay, see you next week. Bye.